It's been 2 months, the same weight.
You ever thought to yourself, man, I'm eating so much, but I'm not gaining any weight? Or you know you're eating so many calories but now it feels like you're starting to force feed yourself, and you step on the scale and like it went up a little bit, but I mean, it's kind of like plateaued. I just can't gain muscle mass. Don't worry, I got you. Here are my 3 steps to gain muscle mass in the gym. This is the first time I've ever seen the whole food court has absolutely no chairs in it. Nobody's here. COVID is out here, bro. Like, it is out here, and it is present in Subway. Since I'm in front of Subway, I want to give you tip number 1. And I gotta remind you, it's so crucial that you pay attention to what I'm saying and you take notes, because this is like the most important thing I'm about to say. You have got to stop stuffing your face. Now, when I say that, we know calories are important, right? But you don't need to stuff your face to where you're only eating like 2-3 times a day, okay? If you're only eating 2 or 3 times a day, that means you're maybe getting a meal in every what, 5-6 hours? This is gonna affect what we call your anabolic window. To make it make sense, this is your muscle building window. In those time frames, that means that 50% of the day, you're building muscle, but the other 50% of the day, you're just doing the complete opposite. You're breaking down muscle. In order for you to stay in your muscle building window, what you wanna do is break your meals down into smaller meals, okay? Smaller meals, but high protein smaller meals. When you're in your muscle building window, that requires you to have constant protein round the clock, right? But keep in mind that your body can only consume so much protein at a time. Depending on your weight, that's somewhere in between 30 and 50 grams at one time. So that means that all that extra protein, once you start hitting meals in like 70 grams of protein, all the rest of that is gonna get pooped out. Like, that's just gone. You're wasting it. So it's not the quantity and the size of how much protein you're getting, it's putting in protein consistently throughout the day. So every 2 to 3 hours, your body is gonna continuously eat the protein that you put in it, right? So what happens when your body doesn't have any more protein to eat on? Your body's gonna eat the protein that's already inside of your body. That means it's eating the protein that's in your muscle. This is why people don't see a lot of gains. They think it's a plateau, but in reality, it's just you're not fueling your body with enough protein throughout the day. Your body's literally eating the protein that's already in your muscle. So that's the basis of tip number 1. Stop stuffing your face with all these bad calories and things that are wasting protein. Just break your meals down and eat more often. Makes sense, right? All right, now look, I got you. But you have to pay very close attention. Unless you're on some kind of muscle enhancing drug or crack cocaine or something along those lines, there's no reason for you to be in the gym any longer than an hour to an hour and a half, tops. If you're in the gym any longer than that, you gotta get off your phone, stop taking too much time in between sets. You're supposed to be getting to work in the gym. That's what you're there for. Not checking your phone, not taking Instagram selfies. Come on guys, what are we really in the gym to do? To get it done, get to work, and get these gains. Ideally, anything longer than that can lead to what you call overtraining, which is a real thing. Your muscles and the rest of your body can only take so much volume until they're pushed past their limit, and it can actually be detrimental to you gaining. Think of it like this. You're on the beach and you're out there to get a tan, right? Well, eventually, after that tan, it gets to the point where if you stay too long, it turns into a burn. It's the same concept with overtraining. Your body can only take so much until it's overworked, and it's actually detrimental. This is also why a lot of people hit what they call a plateau. A plateau is whenever you reach a certain point and you're not seeing any more progress. Like, I've gotten to this point, but now I'm just not gaining anymore. So that's my big thing on tip number 2. Just don't get distracted, stay on task in the gym. Finally, I have your tip number 3. Stop taking that Mass Gainer 3000, all these overhyped supplements. It's not working. All these magic pills that guarantee they'll make you lose fat in like 2-3 days, sometimes a week, all that stuff is overhyped, and it's gonna give you false belief that this one simple solution is gonna make a body transformation. That's not gonna happen. This is exactly what I said. It's a body transformation. This is not gonna happen overnight. It is impossible to take a pill and then it just, unless you're on crack or steroids, There's no easy solution to this. This is a body transformation. It takes time. It doesn't matter how many pills you're taking. Pills like these are not.
Are you okay? I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Dude, I shouldn't have been out here with you. I got this cameraman off of Craigslist. You had one job. One job. God damn.
Pills like this is what's not gonna work overnight. It's not gonna happen. The back of these bottles leaves this false expectation you're gonna waste your money on this. The only person benefiting out of pills like this are the companies that sell it. This stuff is a waste of time. I'm not saying that all supplements are bad. If you were to ask my opinion and what supplements I would use that are scientifically proven that help build muscle growth, number one, I would recommend your general whey protein, omega-3s, caffeine, creatine, and vitamin D. So you heard it from me, those are supplements that I would recommend that are scientifically proven to help aid in muscle growth. Recap on tip number 3, stay off the fake supplements. If you like what I put out, make sure you tap that like button. And if you really like what I put out, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. If you have any questions about what I put out, make sure you check my Instagram right over here. I'll put the link up here in the description. Or if you have questions about this video in particular, make sure you drop them down in the comments. All right guys, getting back to my workout. Deuces.